In this Talenix review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about the software Talenix. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comments down below, and I'll also be sure to leave a discounted link down there so you can always get your money's worth for Talenix. Talenix is an AI content platform for career coaches, resume writers, and employment services. This is what you should see once you're first signed up or even logging in again. Overall, there's not too much going on, so for beginners it's not too overwhelming. So I'm going to quickly go through each feature, and then throughout the review I'm going to dive deeper into each feature. Straight off the bat, up in the top left hand corner is the Talenix logo, which is actually clickable like most softwares, and that's a good feature for a software. Right below that is the dashboard section. This is what we are on right now. Below that we have the client section, AI writer, settings, give feedback, AI credits usage, my subscriptions, and finally a help center. All that is on the left hand side, and that's a pretty good layout for the software. On this main dashboard section we have the my clients, and then help me get started, and the account section up in the top right hand corner. Right here we have a little help center for the Talenix help center, and then you can go ahead and actually read what's new in Talenix right here with read more. So overall, again, there's not too much going on, and we're going to go through each feature now to see what this software actually does. So what you want to go ahead and do to start off in this my client section is you go ahead and actually click new client. So right here is where you can actually choose a resume file, upload an existing resume. Client details will automatically populate from the resume. So once you've actually chose your resume file, it should start uploading, and then it should actually add it to the software. So I actually went ahead and actually downloaded and found online a fake CV / fake resume, and I just uploaded it really quickly for the sake of this review. So once you've done that, I'm going to click continue, and it should start adding a new client to your software. It should take a few seconds to process. So there you go, it's went ahead and actually created our person for the Talenix software. On this left hand side you can see give this project a name, and then below that we can actually go ahead and actually write a little description for the candidate, and then see the job description if we want to go ahead and actually add any jobs to it. So right here we have the email as well, which is not found on the resume because it was a fake one. Phone is the same thing, LinkedIn, original resume, and the desired job title. So again, this is where you go ahead and actually upload a real one for you guys actually wanting to use the software, and this would all actually appear on its own since it would have it on the resume, but I don't actually have it. So then right here you'd actually go ahead and click new job description, and you'd enter the job title, employer name, job description, and then click submit. So for the job title we're going to go ahead and just put sales manager, and then for the employer name we're going to just say reviews, and then for the job description I'm just going to put reviews as well, just for the sake of this software review. So once you click submit now, you can see that when we now have a job right here, the sales manager, a little description and everything, but you guys will actually again write something that actually correlates with the person you're trying to add the job for. So now, once you've done that, you want to go back to the dashboard section. All the way back at the dashboard section, you can now see in the My Client section, we now have our first client. We didn't actually name him, so I'm going to go ahead and actually click on it, which takes you back to this page where you can go ahead and actually change the project name. So let's just call him John. John for his name, and now once we go back to the dashboard, it should have his name as John, and now you have your first client, but again, yours would actually be a real person. So now on the left hand side on the client section just below the dashboard section, we now have our clients, which is John right here who we created, and if you want to go ahead and go through that whole process again, you'd go ahead and click new client plus new client right there with the button, and it'd start coming up here, and you'd click load more if you had multiple, but we're going to keep it as one for now. If you wanted to go ahead and actually change anything, you can see this little arrow right here shows whether it's in progress or complete. And then down here we have a little trash can if you want to go ahead and actually delete your client, but we're not going to do that for now. All the way back to the left hand side, right below the client section, we have the AI writer section. So now all the way on the AI writer section is where the actual software comes into play. So right here we have a ton of different posts and social media areas for you to actually create a AI writing section. So we have LinkedIn right here, resume stuff and job questions, emails, blogs, websites, and pretty much the list goes on, from YouTube videos, more LinkedIns, and business and Google stuff. So now obviously right here we have the project that we actually created, but you want to go ahead and actually click new project if you are starting for the first time. Once you click new project, it should take you to this section where you can go ahead and actually say what are we writing. This is where the AI is actually asking you what do you actually want to write today, and you can go ahead and actually below that click this arrow right here and choose again from the variety of lists from what you actually want to write. So let's say we want to write a LinkedIn post, and then now it gives you a little box where you can actually write 1 to 2 sentences to actually describe what you want to write, and then the AI should write the rest. So use the help text to describe your criteria. Let's say we want to write something about health and fitness. So health and fitness, going to the gym is good for your health. So there we go, we wrote 2 little sentences, and now it's probably about health and fitness, and the AI should recognize that and start writing about that. So once we click write, it should take a few seconds to process, and it should start writing our LinkedIn post about health and fitness. And here we go, it's came up with a ton of results for our LinkedIn post about health and fitness. So I'm going to go ahead and just read through the first one. There's no denying that health and fitness is good for you. It can help improve your overall physical and mental well-being, and going to the gym is a great way to get started on a healthy lifestyle. Straight off the bat, the AI for this is absolutely insane. It's really well integrated, and it's came up with a really good result from what we put in within the 1 to 2 sentences. As you can see, we have loads of results right here which we're not going to read through, but you guys can actually go ahead and read through it on your own from whatever you've put in. So again, the AI is really well integrated on this software, and it's actually came up with a really good sentence or little mini paragraph for our LinkedIn post. If you don't like it, you can also go ahead and remove it. So let's say we wanted to remove this one, and as easy as that, it gets removed. You can also save it. We're going to save this top one which we read through, copy it and add it to an editor if you want to go ahead and actually start editing it. So as you can see, there's something there, we want to go ahead and change that, and now you can go ahead and actually edit it and start writing your own things if you want to go ahead and actually start writing your own things. So right here is all like the text options. If you want to go and edit it, if we want to highlight it and put it in bold, we can do that as well. Once you're finished with that, you can actually copy it, or even just copy it up here by doing that, and then go and paste it on your LinkedIn post that you are ready to post. So that's pretty much it for the AI writer section. That's pretty much all it has to offer. You can go ahead and actually change which one you actually want to go ahead and do. Let's say we want to do now an email sequence outline. We'll keep it as the same thing and click write again. So now once it actually takes a few seconds to write, the AI has now came up with an email sequence outline based on, again, what we wrote before about health and fitness. So right here it says 1 introduction, hey there. We all know that health and fitness is good for us, and I'm not going to read through all of it, but again, you can read through this with what actually you have put in and what correlates with you. But you can go ahead, and as you can see, the AI is really well integrated, and it comes up with what you're actually correlating to what you put in. So overall, it's a really good software function and a software feature, and I think it's really good for the software. And there we go, that is it for the Talenix software review. Overall, I think it's a really great software for AI, and there is a lot of features that I like. Personally, the features that I like is how easy it actually is to navigate. It's not too overwhelming for any beginners, but it's also not underwhelming, because once you actually get into the software, there's a lot to offer. A feature that I like is how well the AI is actually integrated, and the AI dashboard section, there's a lot of variety to choose from, like the LinkedIn posts, the Google posts, and the emails. It's good for a beginner to actually navigate, and it's really good for any professionals looking to actually get further within the AI writing software. Would I recommend this to anyone? Yes, I absolutely would. Again, any beginners looking for a software like this is probably one of the best out there, and any professionals looking for a software like this is probably one of the best out there. Would I use it myself? Yes, I absolutely would. If I ever needed an AI software to write anything for me, this is probably the one I'd go to. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.